Amanda Poole, joined by CBS Sports analyst Erica Ayala. Erica, it has been March Madness here at the CAA Women's Basketball Tournament. Let's start with the 10th seeded Hofstra Pride, who have just made a historic run in the CAA tournament, taking on the #1 seed. What have you loved about this Hofstra Magic?
Their confidence. They have so much confidence in what they bring. They know the record. They know that people have doubted them, and they're out here to do it anyway. We heard the adage that sometimes we hear from Corey Close at UCLA, sometimes you, sometimes me, always us, and that is how this team is playing truly as a team. And I think it's phenomenal, their story, what they can potentially do here as the #10 seed in a championship game, but they also know that they hang their hat on defense, and someone who loves to see good defense and good defense rewarded, I think that makes them a really great team to get behind.
Well, in Charleston, trying to be the first #1 seed to win this tournament in 5 years, because it's been a tournament of underdogs the past several years. What will allow them to be able to make this happen today?
You know, you really have to look at Taylor and Taryn, or that's what Coach Robin Harmony wants to see. She knows that Taryn is going to be that lead by example. We saw that in the last handful of games, but especially in their semifinal game. And then there's Taylor, who of course is their point guard, but also is someone who is continuing to find her voice and to be a leader in that way. This is a team that, of course, as you said, is a #1 seed, but they had to really claw and find their way against William and Mary. And then we saw what they did against Stony Brook. So we've seen a little bit of both versions, if you will, of this team. And so they need to take all of that, focus on their leaders, and then be able to hopefully make some history for College of Charleston.
Well, we see the magic of March. It brings out the best in individuals, it seems. It can be anybody's night here in March. But for Hofstra, who do you think will be the difference maker today?
For Hofstra, I'm actually looking at Chloe Sterling. We know that her story, she wasn't able to compete in the tournament last year. Spoke to her a little bit yesterday, and that was an emotional thing for her not to be there and be present. And we saw what she did defensively. So she's getting her team the ball, knows that that is something, an area in the game, I should say, where she can make an impact. And I think that's great. You have a leader who wants to come out here for herself, for her team, and make a difference. So that's who I'm looking for Hofstra.
Now, you already talked about the Barbeau twins for Charleston, but there's anyone else that can make a difference in this game for the Cougars?
I mean, I think you have to look at Sophia Tugas, right? I mean, she has been able to do that throughout the tournament, throughout the season with her shooting, but I think she also has a leadership quality that maybe goes a little bit underrated for this team at times. But I think that, again, you know you're going to need shooting in a championship game, especially when both teams want to be very impactful defensively.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Erica. Let's have a good game.
Absolutely. Thank you. And hey, just want to shout out Elon. I am an alum. It was great to see you in the tournament, but I had to shout out the Phoenix real quick.
Awesome.